Hi, let's get started with setting up Rust on your local device. So I've updated this Notion doc with respect to the documentation which you need in order to set up Rust on your local. So if you're working on a macOS or a Linux based operating system, you can just simply open the terminal and copy the following command. I'll show it to you. I'll basically clear this first and I'll just paste the command here. Actually, it should automatically download everything, but it will ask you whether you want to go for a standard procedure or proceed with standard installation, or you want to customize your installation, or you want to cancel the installation. So I'm going to press 1 because I don't have any customizations which needs to be done. I'll recommend the same to you. So this will basically download rustup to your system, and the message which you will see after you have downloaded it will be something like Rust is installed now. Great. Rustup is basically a tool which basically installs the stable version of Rust on your local, and you might be prompted for a password if you don't have sudo access for it, and if you have it, probably not. If installed successful, you'll get this line. So let's see whether we have this line. Yeah, so a stable version of Rust has been installed here, and yeah. Now for Windows, what I would suggest is you could go through this web page. I have already linked it in this document, and you can follow this page, and it'll be an easy one. If you're facing some issues, let me know in the comments. Probably I'll upload a video for Windows as well, but I don't think it'll be tough. It is quite straightforward. Few commands of rustup which I could show you. So if you want to check or update the latest version of Rust on your local, you could just write rustup update, and it will basically check which version of Rust is on your local and probably update it as well. Rust releases a new version every 6 weeks. So a minor version or just a patch version every 6 weeks, so it should not be very difficult for you to update your system with latest Rust. Now if you want to uninstall Rust, I think no one will be using this part, but yeah, if you want to uninstall rustup, you could use this command. Now, one of the key features which I really liked with respect to rustup was if you are out of internet and you do not have internet, but you still want to practice Rust, there is this command which you could use, rustup doc. I'll show you. It will basically open the Rust documentation on your browser, and every other keyword which you want to search, or every other function which you want to understand could be seen here, like not this one, the cargo book. In later videos I'll explain what exactly cargo is, but if you want to read about it, you could read directly from here. If you want to learn about built-in targets or custom targets or anything, linting or anything related to that, you could do it. Also, there is extensive documentation, what is Rust standard library, contributing changes, a tour of the Rust standard library. You could do this as well if you have time. Other than this, there is link for understanding the variable types, data types, functions, commands, control flow, method syntax, anything you want to learn, you could find it in this documentation itself. So go ahead, try rustup documentation and rustup doc, and you should be good enough to understand Rust. From next video onwards, we'll start with basic hands-on, and I'll show you what exactly Rust program looks like. I have a suggestion, although I'll recommend you to install Visual Studio Code, which is an IDE, an integrated development environment, which I'll be using to show you guys or do hands-on Rust coding. Be anything, Windows, Linux, or even MacBooks, you could download this Visual Studio Code and you could start before the first lecture itself. But I'll recommend using Visual Studio Code. It's quite lightweight, it's quite easy, and it has integrations for different languages as well. It is not exclusive to Rust, but you could try any other language in VS Code. It has support. And yeah, see you in the next one. We'll do hands-on in the next one. Thank you.